Good morning, everyone. Ambassador Moses Adika here. I hope you are doing well. I hope your business is moving in the right direction from wherever you are doing the business all across the world. So it's another Wednesday, and I bring you Wednesday's message. Now, over the past few years that I've been in this business, I've noticed there are a lot of guys with very huge potential. But when it comes to the results, these guys are not having tangible results. I've seen people that probably have been here for 1 year, 6 months, 2 years, some of them even 5 years. And these guys are still waiting for the right time. They are still waiting for a certain moment, so that they can take those big actions, so that they can make certain moves that probably will get them to, the dreams and aspirations that they've always had out of this business. And I want you guys to realize that sometimes the perfect moment that we might be waiting for is not even there. And you just have to start doing certain things, even with all the imperfections that you are having. You have to do certain things even without, certain skills at the beginning. And as time goes by, probably you'll get better. They say farmers who wait for the perfect weather, they never plant. They'll wait and wait and wait, while others who are taking action will even be reaping out of whatever they had done before. They also say ships that wait for the perfect wind, they never sail out of the shores. And they also say that writers who wait for the perfect words, they never write at all. They also say athletes who wait for the perfect condition, they will never train. And entrepreneurs who wait for the perfect plan will never do business. And we guys are entrepreneurs. If you're waiting for something special probably to show up before you can take certain actions, then trust me, you might not even do business at all. Now, perfection is the enemy of all progress, and waiting for that perfect moment will guarantee that probably you'll miss every other moment that you are supposed to take advantage of. So let's not wait for those perfect moments. Let's not wait for perfection. I want us to get into serious activity. I want us to start from where we are right now. Start with all the mess that is around you. Start even though you are scared, Start even though you feel tired. Some of you have been here for many years. You now feel tired after, trying 1, 2, 3 things. Some of you are saying, I'm broke. When I have money, I'll start doing 1, 2, 3. Start even with that brokenness. Because if you're going to wait for the perfect time, that perfect time might not arrive. Secondly, once you get into action, you need to develop, what we call the state of urgency, or the sense of urgency. Let me say so. You need to develop a sense of urgency while doing your activities, while pursuing your goals, your dreams. You realize that time flies so fast. Personally, I'm so, perturbed or surprised that I've been in this business now for almost 8 years, If I look back, it was just the other day. And I know some of you, if I'm 8 years, some of you are 6, 7. Some are 8 with me, some are, 4, 5. So you realize that time has flown so fast. You realize that we guys are getting older, And, the older you get, the shorter the time that you have left. And we don't know how much time each and every one of us still has left. And for that reason, we really need to develop that sense of urgency. On the other hand, we have people here who really want to achieve big things in life. We have people who, if you combine all their dreams, if you combine all their aspirations, it runs into millions of Kenya shillings. It runs into billions of Kenya shillings. So we really don't have much time. We really have so much to work on, and therefore we cannot just do our business in the slowest way possible. We really need to challenge ourselves. We really need to go for, the big things that probably the normal people would say that is out of reach for now. But if you're going to develop a sense of urgency, then it means it has to happen right now. And there are goals that we've always wanted. I know people who have always wanted to become millionaires. I know people who have always wanted to travel the world, get good health, achieve the ranks in our business, have savings in their bank accounts, investments, rentals, hizo vitu zote. I know people who want to have a big team. I know people who probably want to start a family or even support the family that they already have. And all these things are possible. All we need to do is to want them now. If you can just change the attitude of your mind and tell yourself that instead of waiting for another 5-10 years, I want to do these things this year. And what that means is you are going to demand more of yourself. You are going to raise your standards. You are going to raise the bar. You are going to increase the amount of activities that you shall be doing. And it is for sure that some of these things can happen within the shortest time. And you'll hear stories of people who might be discouraging you. You'll hear people who will be trying to convince you, to maintain what we call the status quo. You remain just where you are. You'll hear stories that encourage you or influence you to stay complacent, get contented with the little that you have. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that sometimes success defies logic. In fact, the entire concept of network marketing, it defies logic, because how would probably a Form 4 leaver, become a millionaire before a doctor? It defies all logic. It defies all logic. And if success defies logic, then you don't have to listen to these stories. You don't have to listen to the story of the person who took 5 years to get there, the person who took 3 years to get there. You can be the first person to do all these great things within probably 1 year. You could be the first person to challenge, whatever everyone else have done before you. And if you look at the birds of the air, they usually fly, on the sky. And if I were to ask you what principle they use, maybe you'll refer back to your physics. There was, I think, the principles of aerodynamics or something. There's a way that God created, the wings, such that they would just float in the air and move. And in reality, those birds don't know all these, physics that we are talking about. But when they are born, they become of age. The parents stop bringing the food to their nests. The bird now has to adapt to the new normal. And that is when they study, the other birds who fly, they go. And one day they just decide, I also want to fly and go and look for my own food outside there. And when they just try it, the bird will fly out, and that is it. So sometimes understanding, sometimes agreeing with certain logics that people are going to subject you to really does not matter in our business. If you truly believe that you can go and do those great things, then have that sense of urgency. Go and do whatever it is that you can do, and take your business to the next level. There is no perfect time. Time is moving very fast. Therefore, we cannot afford to do the business in a lazy manner. We cannot afford to waste time anymore. So each and every day, as you wake up in the morning, as you approach your activities, as you do your prospecting, inviting, presenting, closing, follow-ups, as you get your new people started, as you promote events, I want us to have a sense of urgency that you want to do the big things this year, that you want to do the big things this week, today, this month. And if you are going to have that kind of mindset, I believe success is for sure. Your success is going to come much sooner. So don't listen to every other story that everyone will give you. You can't be the first. You can't be the game changer. You can't be the one who is going to, change the trajectory of the entire team, probably that is coming after you. So let's go out, let's give it our best, guys, and take our business to the next level. As usual, our weekly activities are proceeding as usual. We have our Wednesday online meeting. Invite massively. Our leaders retreat is also around the corner. I think we now have about 2 weeks to go. And if you have already qualified as an affiliate, get into the WhatsApp group. If you are not yet qualified, work so hard, get your tool, get into that group, and of course you can make your payment to be in that leaders retreat. Leaders are made, leaders are trained, and sometimes you need to find someone who is sharper than you before you can actually realize your true potential. So that leaders retreat is going to be very crucial in our growth. So make it a goal to be part of it. Strive so hard. We still have some time this month. Strive so hard, achieve that target, and of course find yourself there. Last but not least, our charity is also around the corner. By end of this month, all details will be out. Once it is out, let us promote, let us give it our best. RBM this Saturday, unfortunately, is not going to happen because of some challenges in securing the venue. Of course, some other people booked earlier before us. So those are factors that are beyond our influence, but our leaders in our training centers have organized BOMs this Saturday. So invite massively in your respective training centers and do a very good job. We shall resume in March as usual. So the usual date for March, let's start inviting so that we give it our best as well. Otherwise, I wish you nothing but the best. Let's keep on grinding. Let's keep on pushing right to the top.